everyone, my name is Kristin Hayes and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and today we're going to be making this pretty Christmas card. So let's get started. I have a piece of Evening Evergreen. This is going to be our base, and this is cut at 8.5 by 5.5, and I did score it at 4 1/4. Then I have a layering piece. This is the 2021 to 2023 in color 6x6 DSP. It's a mouthful. That's in the annual catalog, and they have it in each color family. So this is cut at 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. Then I have a piece of Very Vanilla, and this I already embossed with the Merry Melody embossing folder. It's very pretty. I really like it. And this one was cut at 5 by 3 3/4. So I'm going to put these pieces together quickly because we don't really need them again until the end. So we'll just put them to get it out of the way right on our base here. All right, and then we're just going to adhere this piece onto our base, and then we'll move on. Alrighty. So now I have a piece of, let's start with this, but I just wanted to show you this is a piece of the brush metallics that's in the holiday catalog, and I just cut it out already just to save a step. This is the Encircled in Beauty dies. So these are really pretty. You can see there's all different shapes in here. Let me just flip that. Oh, I just have one little piece over there. So I already did this with the outline on this, but we're going to cut it with the detailing piece onto the Evening Evergreen. So it's just a scrap piece of Evening Evergreen. And I'm going to use my Stampin' Cut Emboss machine. So I'm going to position this piece with all the detailing. Doesn't cut out. It just cuts the detailing out, but the piece would be stuck in the paper. So you need the outline as well. So I'm just going to center this on our paper, on our cardstock, and then put this outline around it. That landed very nicely. So you can see it'll cut right around the outline. All right, we'll put that on without disturbing it, and we'll send it through. And because it's intricate, I'm actually going to send it through twice. So we're going to go through once, and then once it's all the way through, we're going to come back and do it again. And it just helps to get some of those little pieces out. I'll still be picking some out, but that just helps. All right, so let's get this up so you can see how pretty that is. Let's see, where's my pick tool? Here it is. Pry this up a little. All right. We don't, I'll just, well, I better clean this off because we are going to use it one more time. So let me just, sorry for the noise. Get this up because we are going to use this one more time, and I don't want this denting our next project. Okay, so let me just put that aside. I am going to have to take a minute and pick these out, but that doesn't take long. I would have done it off camera, except I wanted you to see how it worked with the outline. So you could see how to get the intricate piece out. When we do the sentiment in a minute, we will be using this piece again without the outline, so you can see how it looks in the cardstock if you wanted to do it, you know, in a different way for a different project. I wish more of the pieces had stuck to the platform, but that's okay. We'll pick them off. Whoops, that one doesn't want to come out. There we go. more than halfway done. And like I said, usually I do all this picking type stuff off camera just so you don't have to sit and watch me, but I wanted you to see how that worked with the outline. Alrighty, almost there. When my daughter's around, she actually likes picking all these out for me. I think it's soothing to her, but for me, it's just get it done. All right, almost there. I think I have one piece stuck there. And that looks good. So let's get these just cleaned up and put in my recycling. All right. So then what we need to do is adhere this piece to this gold piece. So I have a piece of just scrap grid paper. And I don't know where my glue dauber went. Let's see. It disappeared on me, of course. Oh, here it is. Okay. So I have a dauber that I only use with glue. And we're going to put a little bit of the liquid glue right on our paper here. You don't need too much. If we need more, we can add it. So you're going to flip this piece over onto its back. And you're going to take your dauber, line it up with glue, and just daub it on the back. You don't want to overly daub. Like you don't want to, there's a little piece still sticking. You don't want to make it so it's going to gush out when you press on it, but just a little bit of glue and it'll adhere right to my fingers, apparently, right to our brush metallic. So I'm just trying to get around a good amount around so we don't have spots that'll, stick up. So another reason why I did it on the scrap paper is so you don't have glue all over your work surface. So then we're just going to line it up, and I lined it up top and then bottom. So to make sure those two are straight, and everything else should really fall into place if those two are straight. So the top and the bottom, and then just give it a good press. And then there you go. It's all stuck and it's nice. All right, so let me just put this glue aside so we don't have any other glue on our projects. I have a piece here, very vanilla. We're going to do the sentiment, and the sentiment is out of Encircled and Warmth. Now this is in the holiday catalog. The dies are in the annual catalog. There's also another matching stamp set that I don't have in the annual catalog to go with the dies, but they coordinate really well with this set too. So I'm just going to take my Versamark, ink this up, give it a press. All right, I still have some glue on my fingers, but that's all right. All right, let's bring in a scrap piece of paper, and we're going to use gold embossing powder. Sprinkle that on. Tap it off, make sure we got it everywhere. All right, I'm just going to funnel this back into the container so we don't have a mess. I'm just going to blow off the extra so we don't have a mess on that. So let me grab my heat tool, and we're just going to heat this up quickly. Oh, my heat tool just came unplugged, I think. Hold on one second. Or it just died on me. Unplugged. All right, there we go. All right, all set. Okay, so we're going to run this through the Stampin' Cut Emboss machine, and I wanted the circle to be exactly this circle. So we're going to use this intricate piece because the center part does pop out. So we don't need to worry about the edges on this one. All right, let's see. So I just want to center the sentiment right in the middle of the die, and I'm not really worried about it going off the paper because we're only using the center on this one. All right, let's see. Did that move on me? Nope, I think we're good. Okay. Oh my goodness, this one's tough to get through sometimes. All right. So you can see that the die on this one, it didn't cut the edges because we didn't use the outline, just so you can see. I hope that didn't get blurry. It was very close to the camera, but you can see it just cuts that out. So if you wanted that on a project for some detailing, that would be very pretty as well. We're just interested in the centerpiece right now, and I'll clear off the rest of those after. All right, so now we're ready to assemble the rest of the card. So I did pop this one up on dimensionals. So we'll just put a few on here. All right. And then we're going to center this on our card. Like so, and then we're going to pop this one up on dimensionals as well. All right. And then center that in the middle of our circle, just like that. And then our last piece is this pretty bow, and this is gold ribbon. It is gold shimmer ribbon, and I believe this is in the holiday catalog. So we're just going to make a little bow. Let's see, got it on the first try, I think. I'm just going to fuss with it a little bit to get it how I want it to look. Let's see. Alrighty. And I'm just going to use some ribbon scissors to trim off the edges. My glue dots just went flying. We'll pull these down. Let's see. Here's some more. All right, so we're just going to put this on with the glue dot. I've got some on the wrong sides. All right, let's see. This is a brand new one, I think. We'll just take a glue dot here and then attach it right to the bottom of our sentiment. And that's all there is to it. So here's the one we made. Here's the original. Thank you so much for watching. All of my links will be listed down below. Thanks so much.